Los Angeles, the last Tuesday of October. The air was still brutally hot, that bone-dry California heat that made the AC in my WeHo studio groan all night. I just wrapped a client meeting in the Hollywood Hills and was sprawled on the sofa, feet propped on a box of paint samples, scrolling TikTok when the notification popped up. A new group chat invite. Chat name, Quinn Family Maldives 2024 Heart. Created by Melanie Quinn, aka Mom. I smirked before I could stop myself. Maldives? For real? My mother had never left the continental U.S. for more than a 2-hour flight, except that one Vegas trip when I was in 9th grade. I hit accept instantly. First message from Mom, with a photo of an overwater villa so stunning it looked AI generated. Melanie, everyone, I did it! Booked Six Senses Laamu, overwater villa, 2 bedrooms plus sofa bed for Hudson, 10 days, 9 nights, December 18 through 28, 2024. This is gonna be the most memorable Christmas ever! Oh! OMG, Mom, you're the best! Hudson is gonna lose his mind!
Rick, already requested time off. Let's go!
Harper is gonna die. She's been obsessed with the Maldives since Kylie Jenner's videos.
I sat up straight, heart pounding. I hadn't contributed a single dollar to the family vacation fund Mom always talked about. Actually, the $18,000 birthday money I'd handed her last year for a future family trip, I'd assumed had vanished along with all the time she borrowed for Maddie's Hermes bags. I typed fast. Harper, wait, what? I hadn't heard anything about this trip. Harper, that villa is probably 25 to 30K a week. Where's the money coming from? The 3 dots bounced for a long time. Then Mom slid into my DMs like a slap.
Melanie, Harper, sweetie, I know you're super busy with your end-of-year projects, right? Your company always has December deadlines. So Dad and I decided not to book a ticket for you so you can focus on work. Stay home and house sit for me and water my new plants, okay? No ticket for me? I wasn't going, but my money was. My fingers shook so hard I had to set the phone down. I laughed, but not the happy kind, the kind people call unhinged. So you're telling me the whole family is using my birthday money to go to the Maldives without me? Oh, honey, don't be negative. That money is family money. Plus, you're grown now, so busy, I didn't want to stress you out. So you couldn't at least ask me first? Aw, my big girl understands. Gotta run. Picking swimsuits for Hudson. Talk later. Then the group chat flashed a tiny line at the top. Harper Quinn has been removed from the group. Mom blocked me. Dad blocked me. Maddie blocked me. The entire Quinn world slammed shut in under 4 minutes. I sat frozen on the sofa for 10 more seconds. Then I opened my laptop, went straight to Six Senses Laamu, found the exact villa Mom had bragged about. Residence 21, 2 bedrooms, private pool, glass floor, peak Christmas week rate, $27,800 before taxes and service. I glanced at my account balance after the Hollywood Hills commission cleared, $78,942 post-tax. I looked at Mom's last message again. Stay home and house sit for me, okay? And I smiled, a real one this time. Fine, I said aloud, voice raspy from the heat that still wouldn't let go. You want the Maldives without me? Cool. I opened a new tab and typed, book for 4 adults plus 1 child, December 18th, 28th, 2024. Then I added a note to the resort. Please make sure the Quinn family has the most memorable vacation ever. I'll be in touch. I hit confirm payment. $27,800 gone in the blink of an eye. And that's when the game truly began. I closed my eyes, the Los Angeles heat still clinging to my neck, but in my head I was 16 again. Drizzling rain in the San Fernando Valley, the burnt popcorn smell of the AMC theater.
Sweet 16. I'd saved 6 months of in-and-out paychecks to treat 3 friends to opening night of Twilight New Moon. I wore the red sweater Mom gave me for Christmas the year before, the only time she ever bought my actual size, stood outside the theater from 6 p.m., clutching 4 tickets, eyes glued to the parking lot. Mom texted at 6:42. Melanie, Harper, sorry sweetie, Maddie ruined her prom dress last minute, so we're rushing her to a friend's to fix it.
You and your friends go ahead. I'll make it up to you next time. I waited another 45 minutes. Rain got heavier. My 3 friends quietly Venmo'd me back for their tickets and Ubered home. I sat alone in the middle row while teens made out around me during every Edward Bella scene. I ate 2 large popcorns and cried until my mascara ran in black streaks. They got home at 2 a.m. Maddie posted prom pics, her in the center glowing in sequins, caption, "Best night ever with my real family." I was tagged in the corner, half my face hidden by a flower filter. That was the first time I understood what extra felt like. The second was my UCLA graduation, interior design, top 5% of my class. Purple gown, Drake Stadium, blazing under June sun. I texted the whole family 3 months early, sent seating charts, even booked a Vietnamese restaurant in Little Saigon for the celebration dinner. Mom, Dad, and Maddie never showed. That night, while I hauled boxes out of my dorm, Maddie dropped a Hawaii album, the 3 of them in front of a Waikiki rainbow, Maddie flashing a brand new engagement ring. Caption, "He said yes in paradise. Best graduation trip with my real family. Heart, heart. Hashtag Quinn party of 4. I called Mom. She picked up to the sound of waves and clinking cocktails. Harper, oh, we forgot to tell you, Maddie got engaged, so we flew straight to Hawaii to celebrate. Her graduation, engagement, whatever. You're grown, you're fine, right? I hung up, sat on the dorm floor surrounded by cardboard, ordered a large boba by myself, and drank until I had brain freeze. 4 years of UCLA tuition? Paid by scholarships, student loans, and 3 jobs at once. Morning barista, night server, weekend AutoCAD tutor. Meanwhile, Maddie got a white BMW 3 Series for graduating high school because my oldest deserves a proper car. I took the 7:20 bus until junior year. I once asked Mom in the Reseda kitchen, voice tiny, "Will you be proud of me when I graduate?" She was painting her nails, didn't look up. Of course, but Maddie needs more attention because she's the oldest. You're strong. You'll be fine. Strong. That's the word she used to justify pushing me aside for 29 years. I opened my eyes back in my current WeHo studio. The clock read 11:47 p.m. My phone was silent. No apologies, no explanations after kicking me out of the Maldives chat. I smirked. No tears left. Just one question looping in my head. If they love their Quinn party of 4 so much, let's keep it that way. I reopened the Six Senses site, scrolled to guest information, filled in Richard Quinn, Melanie Quinn, Madison Quinn, Hudson Quinn, 4 years old. Then in special requests, please upgrade them to the most photographed villa on property. My sister is an influencer. She'll need the views. I hit save. It didn't feel like pain anymore. It felt light, dangerously light. The next morning, Wednesday, I woke at 5:47 a.m. without an alarm. Not excited, just sleepless. One line looping in my brain. $27,800. $27,800. $27,800. I opened my laptop at the dining table, harsh screen light on my unwashed face. The final Hollywood Hills payment email sat proud in my inbox. $78,942 cleared. I opened an incognito tab, went straight to Six Senses Laamu. Mom's villa was still there. Overwater Residence 21, Christmas week now, $28,200 with holiday fees. I clicked Book Now without blinking. Form appeared.
Guest name, Richard Quinn. Occupancy, 3 adults plus 1 child, 4 years old. Special requests. Private chef every breakfast and dinner. Personal photographer 6 hours a day for entire stay. Christmas Eve private sandbank dinner with fireworks. Welcome fruit platters shaped like Quinn Family Christmas 2024. Please make sure the Quinn family feels this is the most luxurious vacation they've ever had. Bill everything to this card. I entered my personal card, hit confirm. Screen flipped to booking confirmed, $28,200. Done. Money left my account faster than my final student loan payment. I sat still for 10 seconds, waiting for guilt, for I've actually lost it. Nothing came. Just the sweet silence of someone who just closed an old door and kicked the new one wide open. I opened Manage Booking, screenshotted everything, saved as QIN_Maldives_final.pdf, dropped it into a Google Drive folder titled simply Merry Christmas. My phone buzzed. Text from my 19-year-old cousin Kaylee with a dancing crab sticker. Kaylee, Harper sis, can we come over for Bon Beau tonight? Auntie Linda misses you so much, hoo-hoo. Harper, of course, I have a fun story to tell.
Spill now.
Wait till we're together. Pack your passport. I shut the phone, brewed Finn coffee without turning on the lights. Dawn bled red across the hardwood. I held the black coffee, looked out at an empty Santa Monica Boulevard, and said aloud, "They want the Maldives without me? Fine. I'll send them, and I'll go with the people who deserve it." I reopened Six Senses, scrolled 3 villas down. Overwater Residence 24, 180 meters from Residence 21, close enough to wave, far enough to never speak. I booked it for 4, Harper Nigan, Linda Nigan, Tony Tran, Kaylee Tran. Same dates, same flights, same resort. Only difference, I paid with money I earned, and I'd be there with people who never abandoned me once. I hit confirm a second time in 15 minutes. This one, $29,100, because I added unlimited wine and spa package. Total damage that morning, $57,300. Remaining balance, plenty for a few more surprises. I smiled, first real smile in 48 hours. Then I texted the group chat I made in college, simply called home. Harper, Auntie Linda, Uncle Tony, Kaylee, clear your schedules. Harper, Christmas this year, we're going to the Maldives. Harper, flights plus villa on me. Don't say no or you'll regret it. 3 seconds later, Kaylee sent a voice note screaming until she was hoarse. Harper and Wynn, I love you forever! I turned the phone off, finished my coffee, and started planning how to make this trip legendary. Phase 1, complete. Phase 2, let them enjoy the gift without knowing it's the prettiest trap I ever set. Thursday, 11:14 a.m., I was in the Melrose office fixing final renders when my phone started vibrating like it was possessed. I knew what that meant. I'd unblocked them temporarily last night just to send one message. I created a new group chat titled Quinn Family Maldives Final Details and re-added the 3 familiar numbers. Harper, hi family. I rebooked the villa Mom loved, Residence 21, Six Senses Laamu, plus flights for Mom, Dad, Maddie, and Hudson. All fully paid. Confirmation emails plus resort vouchers, e-tickets just forwarded. I'm slammed with Benedict Canyon deadlines through December, so I won't be joining. Have the best time, take tons of pics for me. Harper. Attached 1 PDF, the official resort confirmation, bold line, paid in full, $28,200, Harper Q. Nguyen. I hit send, switched to do not disturb, and tossed the phone in a drawer. 17 seconds later, the drawer was having a seizure.
I left it for 5 minutes, long enough for them to read, reread, screenshot, and lose their minds. Then I checked. Oh my God, Harper, my baby! I'm literally crying. You are the best daughter in the world. I knew you loved your family. Thanks, kiddo. Thanks, kiddo. Proud of you. Maddie, oh my God, sis, you didn't have to, but I love you so much. Hudson will have the best Christmas ever, thanks to Auntie Harper. I owe you big time, baby girl. I owe you big time, baby girl. Let me post a thank you story. Less than 3 minutes later, Mom's Instagram story went live. First story, cropped screenshot of the PDF showing only paid in full and the Six Senses logo. Handwritten pink text. My baby girl just surprised the whole family with a dream Maldives trip. So proud of how hard she works to take care of us. Forever my little angel Harper Quinn. Second story, screenshot of the 4 plane tickets, barcodes blurred, but my name clear as day under purchased by. Caption, when your sister loves you this much, #blessedmom, family first. Maddie went bigger. She posted a full reel stuck to Jennifer Lopez's My Little Secret, Hudson dancing in the living room, Maddie fake crying with teardrop filters. Povo, your little sister just dropped nearly $30,000 to send your whole family to the Maldives because she knows how hard single motherhood is. I don't deserve her. Harper, I love you more than words. This is what sisters are for. Ended with her kissing the screen right on my name. Hashtags, sister goals, Maldives countdown, paid by baby sis, Quinn family Christmas. I watched the views climb. 5K, 12K, 28K in under 10 minutes. Comments flooded. Goals F. Your sister is an angel. Single mom win. A famous mommy blogger even duetted. This is the family support we need to see more of. I zoomed in on Mom's story. The cursive, My Little Angel Harper Quinn, surrounded by flowers. I smiled the kind of smile that made the coworker next to me glance over. Then I sent one final message to the group before blocking forever. Harper, happy to help. Remember to tag me in everything so I can repost for my friends too. Aw. Have an unforgettable trip. Sent. Blocked all 3 numbers, their Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, gone. Done. Across town I pictured it. Mom on the white Reseda sofa, eyes red from happy tears, refreshing likes. Maddie planning 10 days of outfits and sponsored posts. Dad calculating if he can upgrade to business class now that someone else paid. They had no idea the private photographer I booked for them was real. They had no idea every private chef meal would send itemized receipts to my inbox. They had no idea I asked the resort to watermark every official photo in tiny corner text, courtesy of Harper Nguyen. And they definitely had no idea that when they land in Malay, I'll be landing too, 180 meters of crystal water away. I closed my laptop, grabbed my bag, lunch plans with Kaylee to hand over her passport. Only 44 days left. Merry fucking Christmas, Quinn family. 44 days later, December 17th, 4:12 a.m. LAX Terminal B was cold and half asleep. I pulled my silver Rimowa, sunglasses on despite the dark, and stood at Qatar Airways check-in with the 3 most important people in my life. Auntie Linda wore a red reindeer Christmas sweater, clutching her first passport opened since 1997, eyes wide like a kid at Disneyland. Uncle Tony in his Veterans Affairs cap, old backpack slung over one shoulder, muttering, "Planes are 10 times bigger than when I came to America." Kaylee had been live streaming since the car, phone high, screaming over the PA system. "Good morning, Internet! We're at LX and my cousin Harper just went nuclear! All expenses paid, Maldives for the whole fam!" Classic Harper. Doesn't talk much, just swipes the card. Camera pan to me. I smiled small, threw a peace sign. Comments exploded. "Isn't that Harper Nguyen the designer?"
National Big Sister Part 1000. Tag me, sis. Auntie Linda saw the comments and hid her face. Oh, Lord, don't film me. I have no makeup. Uncle Tony laughed. Put me on. Been a while since I was famous. We checked in business class. I upgraded with miles. Got escorted to the lounge. Kaylee refused to stop streaming, filming Auntie Linda trying her first ever croissant and declaring it better than pâté banh mi at our shop. Video ended when boarding started. Kaylee posted instantly with Maldives? We don't deserve her. Full vlog soon. 24 hours later, the video hit 3.4 million views, topped US FYP, trending #3. Meanwhile, I sat in 3A watching sunrise over the wing, thinking of another family on the same Doha Malay flight, 42 rows behind us. They had no idea I was here. They thought I was in WeHo watering mom's plants. They were wrong. 30 hours later, after a brutal Doha layover and a final seaplane ride, we touched down at Six Senses Laamu. The sky was fake blue, water so clear I saw baby sharks under the surface. Staff in white linen greeted us with a sign, "Welcome, Nguyen Tran family." Auntie Linda almost collapsed from joy. Uncle Tony bear hugged me so hard my ribs creaked. Kaylee cried the second the seaplane landed. Our villa, Overwater Residence 24. Exactly 3 villas, 180 meters from Residence 21. Close enough to see, far enough to ignore. Staff walked us down the long wooden jetty, sea breeze whipping hair. Auntie Linda kept yelling, "Oh my God, so beautiful," in Vietnamese, then switching to broken English for the staff. "This my daughter pay everything, she best daughter ever." I just smiled, shaded my eyes, and glanced toward Villa 21. Glass doors open, someone stepping onto the deck. Maddie and a white bikini, top knot, selfie stick raised to the sunset. Hudson running circles. Mom beside her in a wide brim hat holding a pink cocktail. They hadn't seen me yet. I turned to Kaylee, whispered, "Start the live." Kaylee instantly understood, raised her phone, framing Villa 21 perfectly in the background. Day 1 in paradise, and we just spotted a very familiar family, Kaylee said, voice honey sweet. But today, we're just enjoying time with the real ones. Hudson and I are forever grateful. This is what family looks like. #Quinn Family Christmas, #Maldives with my boys. Likes skyrocketed, 47K in an hour. Comments all, "You deserve this, Queen. Your sister is goals. Manifesting this sibling love." Meanwhile, at Villa 24, we were still passed out. Auntie Linda hugging a pillow, Uncle Tony snoring like a freight train, Kaylee face down with hair everywhere, still live on Sleeping Face for 8K viewers. By 10 a.m., we finally dragged ourselves to the private pool. Kaylee in a bucket hat with GoPro, filming morning routine in paradise. Okay guys, we're heading to breakfast at the main restaurant. Heard they have fresh lobster. We walked the jetty. It took 3 minutes from Villa 24 to Leaf Restaurant, right past Villa 21. Kaylee was filming POV when she suddenly stopped. Hold up, y'all hear that? From Villa 21 came Maddie's high-pitched shriek. Hudson James Quinn, what are you doing? That's an 800 face. I only got 3 photos. Then Hudson wailing and Mom yelling, "Oh my God, the limited baccarat, the resort left. What do we do now, Mel?" Kaylee slowly panned to the exact moment. Maddie stood legs apart, hands on hips, face red, Hudson on the floor sobbing, shattered vase and water everywhere. Kaylee said nothing, just let it roll. Added floating text. When your sister uses your money to go on vacation, but you're literally next door with the real one's heart. 11-second clip. She posted raw. 1 minute, 100K views. 10 minutes, 1.2 million. 1 hour, 4.7 million. Comments went nuclear?
Is that Maddie Quinn? Sister paid and still got excluded? Harper Nguyen is next door. This is peak drama. While at Villa 24, we ate breakfast in peace. Auntie Linda kept piling lobster on my plate. Uncle Tony told war stories about beaches in Vung Tau. Kaylee read comments aloud. Sis, they're calling you petty legend and CEO of silent revenge. I just smiled, sipped mango smoothie, glanced out the window. 200 meters away, Maddie was frantically looking for the villa manager while Mom photographed the broken vase for insurance. I raised my smoothie toward them, though they couldn't see. Cheers to family, I whispered. Kaylee caught it, instantly swung the camera, captured me clinking glasses with Auntie Linda and Uncle Tony. Second video of the day, posted right after. Caption only, real family doesn't need to scream to be heard.
It passed 10 million views before sunset. The Quinns? They were still oblivious that every step they took on this resort was already in someone's frame, and that someone was 200 meters away eating butter-grilled lobster, laughing so hard my stomach hurt. Night 3, Leaf Restaurant glowed early Christmas. Fairy lights wrapped around bamboo, acoustic Last Christmas soft in the air, scent of grilled fish and frangipani. The Quinns sat at the VIP table right on the edge. Maddie had reserved it weeks ago. She wore a white cutout maxi, beach waves, posing for their private photographer, the one I paid for golden hour dinner shots. Hudson in a high chair covered in chocolate, Mom boomeranging cocktails. 3 tables away, right on the wooden walkway to the sea, us. I wore simple black linen, hair low ponytail, sitting between Auntie Linda and Uncle Tony. Kaylee across from me, secretly, Liv, close friends only, since we sat down. We were on the lobster thermidor with Maldivian vanilla sauce. Auntie Linda had just put the last bite on my plate when high heels came stomping across the wood. Harper Quinn Nguyen! Maddie's voice cut through the restaurant like a fire alarm. Every table went dead silent except the waves. I looked up slowly, set my fork down, smiled the exact 5-star hotel smile, lips curved just enough, eyes steady. Maddie stormed over, white dress flying, face redder than the lobster. You tricked us? You paid for everything just to show up and humiliate me? Their photographer, still on my payroll, quietly swung the lens toward me, perfect angle, golden light. I sipped water, set the glass down, then spoke, soft as the breeze. I didn't trick anyone, Maddie. I just gave you exactly what you wanted, a family vacation, without me. The entire restaurant let out a collective ooh. Someone actually clapped. Mom rushed after her, margarita still in hand, voice shrill. Harper, this is too much. You're embarrassing the whole family. I turned to her, same smile. Embarrassing how, Mom? That I paid $28,200 for you to be here? Or that I finally stopped house-sitting your Christmas tree? Auntie Linda looked up for the first time, eyed Mom head to toe, then said in loud Vietnamese so the whole table heard. Wow, Chimel, long time no see. Heard you're vacationing on my niece Harper's money. Congrats. First time going far, huh? Nearby tables of Western tourists snickered. Uncle Tony just shook his head and put another slice of Wagyu on my plate. Maddie was practically shrieking. You think this is funny? You're ruining my brand. My followers are canceling me because of you. I tilted my head, fake confused. Ruining your brand? You tag me in every story, calling me the best sister ever. I reposted them all. I held up my phone, Mom's story from this morning, my name huge. Kaylee couldn't hold it anymore, flipped the camera public. Title, Live, when your toxic family finally meets you in the Maldives they didn't invite you to. Viewers, 12K to 57K to 200K in 60 seconds. Maddie realized she was on camera, lunged for Kaylee's phone. Uncle Tony simply stood, 6'2" a Vietnam vet, arms crossed. Maddie froze. I stood, took one calm step toward her, voice low but every table heard. You wanted drama? Here's your drama. But remember to tag me so I can repost the family love you're always talking about. Then I sat back down, pulled Auntie Linda's chair in, clinked champagne with Uncle Tony, and said loud enough for the whole restaurant, "Let's eat, the lobster's getting cold." Maddie stood frozen 3 seconds, face ghost white, then spun and dragged Mom and Hudson back to their table. The photographer faithfully kept rolling, shots so cinematic I almost applauded. 48 hours later, the confrontation, perfectly edited from Kaylee's live, the photographer's footage, and a German couple's GoPro, was on TikTok with hashtag Maldives Meltdown. 12.4 million views. Hashtag one trending US, Canada, Australia, Twitter, Reddit, Dumois, PopCrave, everywhere. And me? I sat on the glass floor of Villa 24, feet in the water, Auntie Linda's head in my lap, Kaylee sprawled singing, "All I want for Christmas is you." I sent one final message to the old family group before blocking forever. Enjoy the rest of the trip. Y'all look great on camera. Love, the sister who paid for everything. Day 4 in the Maldives, I woke at 5 a.m. to my phone vibrating itself off the nightstand despite being on silent. Over 4,000 notifications. Kaylee asleep beside me, hair a mess, still hugging her phone like a teddy bear. Her screen glowed, 4.7 million new followers overnight. I slipped out to the deck, sat on the rattan chair, opened TikTok. The Leaf restaurant clip had passed 27 million views. A fan edit 4-minute version was hashtag one trending worldwide. Caption, she paid $28K for her family's Maldives trip, then showed up next door with the real ones. Comment section was war. Under Maddie's latest post, her hugging Hudson on the jetty, caption, "Finding peace in paradise," top comment, "Peace after screaming at the sister who paid? Bye. 412K likes. Pampers about to drop you so fast, LOL. 289K likes." I scrolled. Maddie's public email had been leaked somewhere. Hundreds of brand reps, PR managers, even lawyers flooding her inbox. One forwarded to me by a marketing friend. Subject, immediate termination of partnership, Madison Quinn. From Pampers North America. After reviewing recent public content, values no longer align. Another from Frida Mom. We prioritize mothers who uplift their families. Within 12 hours, Maddie lost 6 major contracts: Pampers, Frida Mom, Hello Bello, Munchkin, Owlet, and a baby shampoo campaign set for 2025 Lunar New Year. Estimated annual loss, 180K plus. I texted a still sleeping Kaylee, "Wake up, need you for today's POV." 8 a.m., Kaylee was bright-eyed, light makeup, white crop top, filming on the glass floor of Villa 24. POV, you're having breakfast in the Maldives with people who actually show up for you. Slow pan, Auntie Linda putting fresh pineapple on my plate, Uncle Tony pouring Saigon-style iced coffee into a resort glass, me kissing Auntie's cheek. No music, just waves and Auntie asking, "Want more fried egg, honey?" Caption, this is what real family looks like. No screaming, no conditions, just love. And yes, I paid for both villas. 15 million views that day. Meanwhile in California, the Little Saigon Facebook groups exploded. Auntie Linda posted one story to Hoi Phu Nu Vietnam Nam Kali. Chị Mel went to Maldives with my niece Harper's money, then kicked Harper out of the family chat. Now the whole world knows. One line, link to the restaurant clip. Within 6 hours, every post Mom made in the last 5 years got mass reported. Louis Vuitton bags from family savings, Alaska cruise, so united, Maddie's Vegas birthday, my golden child. Facebook removed 40-plus posts for bullying and harassment. Mom's account locked 30 days. Mom left voicemails at the resort phone. I had front desk block her, crying, Harper, you're killing me. I just wanted us to be happy. I deleted without finishing. Kaylee kept the Real Family Diary series rolling. Day 5. Uncle Tony fishing off the jetty, catching a giant grouper, grilling it for dinner. Day 6. Auntie Linda snorkeling for the first time, screaming when she saw a sea turtle, hugging me crying. Day 7. All 4 of us making mini bangchilng on the deck, laughing until dough was in our hair. Paid for by the daughter they left behind. By day 8, Kaylee hit 6.2 million followers. Brands slid into DMs. Bali resorts, luxury mineral water, even Netflix asking about a docuseries. The Quinns? They stopped posting after day 4. Maddie's last story, Hudson asleep, caption, protecting my son from negativity. I posted my first story in 10 days. Turquoise mocktail, Villa 21 blurred in the distance. Caption, some families are born, some families are chosen. I chose peace. Day 7 at Six Senses Laamu, perfect cloudless sky, the kind photographers call magic hour all day. At 3 p.m., a staff member in white linen knocked on Villa 21 with a cream leather envelope. Complimentary gift from your daughter/sister Harper Quinn Nguyen. Private golden hour family photo shoot, platinum package, $5,200 USD. Photographer will meet you at the sandbank at 4:30 p.m. Please wear white and beige theme. Mom opened it, read aloud, eyes shining. See? Harper still loves us. I knew it. Maddie instantly posted the envelope to story. My baby girl made it up to us with the most luxurious photo shoot ever. So proud. Hashtag forgiven, hashtag family love. They scrambled. White linen dresses, beige kaftans, tanning spray, full glam. 4:25 p.m., a private donee took them to the sandbank. Waiting was Liam, tall Australian photographer with a Leica and a pro smile. Actually, my old UCLA classmate, now shooting for Vogue. I booked him 2 months early, double late, one instruction. Do whatever I say. 75 minutes of perfection. Family cuddling at sunset, Maddie carrying Hudson along the shore, parents kissing in the waves, the picture-perfect shots Maddie dreamed of. Liam kept saying, gorgeous, one more smile, perfect. 8 p.m. While the Quinns ate Japanese tasting menu, Liam texted me, shots done, sending raw files, ready for the magic? Me, make it legendary. Liam worked all night. The following Monday, December 29, a white hard-box FedEx with gold Six Senses logo arrived at Maddie's Reseda house. Inside, handcrafted leather 12x12 album titled Quinn Family Christmas 2023, Memories of a Lifetime. Maddie opened it live, thinking this was her comeback. 60K watching. She flipped pages, eyes sparkling. Look, everyone, my sister still loves us so much. This album is insane. Page 1, Family on the Sandbank, Orange Sunset. Page 2, Maddie holding Hudson, beaming. Page 3, Parents kissing, waves at their feet. Page 7, she hesitated, half a second, but kept going, too excited. Chat went chaotic. Wait, something's off. Zoom page 8, sis. Oh my God, look, top left. Everyone zoomed. Tiny figure far in the background on Villa 24's jetty. Me in a black dress, hair flying, waving. Face blurred just enough to recognize, smiles sharp. Page 9, Maddie running with Hudson. Me again on the deck holding a mocktail, smiling. Page 10, family group hug, me photoshopped behind them like a ghost, staring straight at the lens. Bottom corner of every photo, tiny white font, paid for by the daughter/sister you left behind, Harper Quinn Nguyen, heart. Maddie still hadn't noticed, flipped to the final huge photo, whole family at sunset. Me photoshopped larger, arms around Maddie and Mom, grinning like I belonged. Bottom text bigger. Family vacation without me. Thanks for the memories. Live chat froze 3 seconds. No! She haunted the album. This is the pettiest, most iconic thing I've ever seen. Harper and Wyand just ascended. Maddie panicked, ended the stream, but too late. Screenshots everywhere. Hashtag Haunted Maldives album trended #1 US for 72 straight hours. Dumois, Pop Crave, Barstool, all reposted. Peak meme, my face on the Mona Lisa, caption, when you pay $5K for family photos, but the ghost still shows up to collect the receipt. I was on the business class flight home, sipping champagne, watching the hashtag climb. Auntie Linda asleep on my shoulder, Uncle Tony watching Top Gun, Kaylee posting a final story, me with champagne, smiling huge. Caption, album delivered, receipt collected. Peace out, Quinns. January 2nd, 2025, Los Angeles greeted me with rare 54-degree chill and leftover fireworks smell. Plane touchdown LAX, 6 a.m. I pulled my silver Rimowa, sunglasses on, walked through arrivals like I'd just come from vacation, not global chaos. While waiting for my car, I opened work email. Subject, urgent, leadership team meeting request. From Richard Sterling, CEO. Harper, welcome back. We need to talk. Today, my office, 10 a.m. I knew what was coming. 10 a.m. I walked into the Melrose building still in oversized sweater and jeans, low ponytail. Entire teams stood and applauded. Richard slid a thick envelope across the table. Creative director, effective immediately, 65% raise, corner office 15th floor. Congrats, Miss Nguyen. I just smiled and nodded, not surprised. The Benedict Canyon project had landed Vogue Living's December cover. New clients were flooding in because who wouldn't want to work with the girl who dropped $28K on Maldives Revenge and still won? That afternoon, I signed away my WeHo lease and moved into a new townhouse in Costa Mesa, 8 minutes from Auntie Linda. Backyard overlooking a park, space for Auntie's Rao Moon garden, Uncle Tony's little wood shop, Kaylee's filming room. First night in the new house, I sat on the backyard swing, sipping iced tea, sunset orange like the Maldives. My new number was already leaked somehow. Old family found it. Texts poured in like a flood. Melanie, Harper, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it would go this far. Come home. I'll make faux pas. Rick, you went too far. Family is family. You can't cut us off like this. You destroyed my career. I'll sue you for defamation, invasion of privacy, everything I can find. Give me the villa money back now. Over 400 messages, voicemails, emails, Mom sobbing, Maddie cursing like a rapper, Dad threatening to come to your office and talk man to man. I read them all once, smiled softly, and replied to exactly one, Maddie's number, Harper. Enjoy the memories. I know I did. Love, the sister who paid for everything. Sent. Blocked every old number, new number, social, work email I still had saved. Then I made my Instagram private and posted one final story. Me in front of the new house, Auntie Linda on my left, Uncle Tony throwing a thumbs up, Kaylee's duck facing. Caption, new year, new home, new chosen family. The rest is just noise. I turned the phone off, set it on the table, walked inside. Auntie Linda was simmering pho broth, lemongrass scent everywhere. Uncle Tony playing treat music, Kaylee filming first night in our forever home POV. I hugged Auntie from behind, chin on her shoulder. I'm home, Auntie. She patted my hands, voice thick. Yes, baby, home now, stay forever. This is our house. That night, we ate pho around Uncle Tony's handmade wooden table, laughing until late. No one mentioned Maldives. No one mentioned the haunted album trending everywhere. Just clinking spoons, Kaylee talking college, Auntie asking what dessert I want tomorrow. Before bed, I opened my new bedroom window, looked at the quiet street still twinkling with leftover Christmas lights. I whispered to myself, $28,200 for a trip the whole world watched. Cheap. Then I closed the window, slipped under the covers, and slept deeper than I had in years. No notifications from people who used to call themselves family. Outside, Los Angeles kept buzzing. Inside, only the steady breathing of people who truly loved me. Peace, finally, was mine. July 2025, Newport Beach, sun molten gold. I sat on the second-floor balcony of our house, feet on the railing, ocean breeze whipping my hair. Pacific Ocean glittering, pelicans diving far out. Champagne in my hand, still cold, tiny bubbles clinging to the glass. Behind me, Kaylee yelling from her filming room, 5 million, babes! Harper, get in here and celebrate with me! I laughed, walked inside. The living room had become Kaylee's mini studio. Ring lights, white backdrop, table overflowing with brand mail. Auntie Linda on the sofa waving a bamboo fan, eyes shining at the screen.
Oh my God, 5 million people following our Kaylee? I have to go brag to the sisters at the nail salon. Uncle Tony at the grill prepping for tonight's party, singing Hotel California off-key. Kaylee tackle-hugged me, phone high. Sis, I just announced the new series, Chosen Family Vacations. Every month we fly one chosen family anywhere they want, all expenses paid. First trip back to Maldives, top-tier overwater retreat, $42K a week, on me. I burst out laughing, kissed her hair. I'm proud of you beyond words. Kaylee had turned our story into the most wholesome corner of TikTok. From one drama clip, she built a whole brand about chosen family, partnering with Delta, Amex, Four Seasons. Forbes called her Gen Z's Oprah of chosen family. And me, last week I signed final papers at Orange County Superior Court. Harper Quinn Gwen officially became Harper Quinn Tran. Aunt Linda and Uncle Tony adopted me at age 29, not because I needed guardians, but because we wanted it, legal, permanent. The judge laughed through the whole ceremony, said she'd never seen adults adopting each other cry that much. Aunt Linda hugged me outside the courthouse, whispered, "Now you're really my daughter. No one can take you away ever again." Today, we were celebrating 6 months since we left the Maldives. Small party, just the 4 of us on the balcony overlooking the ocean. Table set, Uncle Tony's grilled steaks, Aunt Linda's spring rolls, Kaylee's order of bun bo from Phuc Luc Ta, and a tiny cake that read, "Welcome home forever, Harper Quinn Tran." I stood, raised my glass. "To our family," I said, voice catching. "To the people who don't need blood to love each other." We clinked. Aunt Linda cried. Uncle Tony thumped my back. Kaylee filmed the whole thing. Late that night, when everyone was asleep, I went back to the balcony, opened TikTok for the first time in months, filmed one last 15-second video. Me on the rattan chair, feet up, half a glass of champagne, dark ocean sparkling with boat lights. 6 months ago, I sent my old family to a $28K Maldives villa alone. I thought it was revenge. Turns out, it was just clearing space. Left my old family in the Maldives, brought my real one home. White text at the end. Harper Quinn Tran. Chosen daughter, chosen sister, chosen family. Forever home. I posted at 11:11 p.m. By morning, 42 million views, #1 trending worldwide. I turned the phone off, set it down, leaned back, stared at the stars. No more notifications from the past. No more feeling disposable. Just waves, Auntie Linda's soft snores next door, Uncle Tony shifting in his sleep, Kaylee whispering in her dreams, "Love you, sis." I finished the last sip of champagne, smiled at the ocean. Merry Christmas, Quinns. Thank you for showing me what real family looks like.
Then I stood, turned off the balcony light, walked inside, and closed the door. The old door was shut forever. The door to my real home would stay wide open for the rest of my life.